Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the cave. Figure we'll go ahead and read this story, Krampus Slayers by Jordan Hart and Jesus. I don't know that man's last name. Jimmy something. He did the pencil and inking. But Jordan over here wrote the story. Now this is again from Deck the Halls. Or Dread the Halls, excuse me. Dread the Halls, the comic from Image Comics. This comic has 4 stories. This is number 2 that I'm reading. It's not in order by far, but it's a great little comic if you like some holiday horror. I figure this will go ahead and feed somebody their little holiday horror from comics. Now it's 2024 comic. So this is our post-war Bavaria, a refuge for displaced gypsies. They won't last a week in our village. 5 months later, I heard what the boys did to you today. Sorry, I'm Ann, the farmer's girl. Your father is the only one who will sell us milk. Crunch. Is it true that gypsies know magic? We're Roman, not Egyptians. As for magic, it's my brother. He's a prankster, a playful boy, but one trick caused an accident. A farmhand died, and I know he'll be taken. Why are you telling me this? Because if we save him, this town will accept your family. But without sorcery, we don't stand a chance. 3 weeks later, I have no quarrel with you and the feral refugee. Walk home, little milkmaid. Man, look at that. They got their bow and arrows out. He's got somebody in the back there. Go for the head! Oh, so adorable. Empty your quiver, Tebow, and await. You've made your choice. I shall savor it. Boom. Generations of men from your village have failed to slay me. Yet you children believe you possess the metal? Yes! Want to know a secret, young Fräulein? Your town leaders are the villains. They select my prize each year. They chose the gypsy boy because he's pure, unlike your brother. Learned wisdom and a gift before I go, my Tebow. Life can be cruel. The weather is uncontrollable. The intolerance of man is nearly as resolute. An ungodly beast lurks in some shadows. However, perception transcends weather. Patience, as hard as it is, combats intolerance. And for those wicked beasts, we get a little help. Never be ashamed of who you are, Tebow. I I'll start with dessert, milkmaid. All of that butter and cream. Ah! Spend your life showing them. Combating, not dividing. Culture leads to the extraordinary. My grandmother actually met Krampus as a displaced person following World War II. My grandmother spent her childhood in refugee camps in small towns across Europe. One of her last stops before immigrating to America was a small Bavarian village with an ominous holiday tradition. On the night of December 5th, she was at the dinner table when she heard metal chains dragging over the cobblestone outside, followed by screams of other children in the town. Not sure what to do, she hid under the table. A few minutes later, there was a violent pounding at the door. Then a low, growly voice summoned her outside. Clutching her grandfather's hand, she opened the door and found two strangers. One in proficient red and gold, Sir Nicholas. The other in tattered black clothes with chains and a 5-foot tongue falling out of a taxidermized goat's head, Krampus. They were the villagers in costume, but she was too young and scared to realize that. She was introduced to kneel before them and to be judged. If she was a good child, she could return to her dinner. If she was a bad, she'd be tossed in the black basket, slung over Krampus's back, and served as his dinner. After nearly fainting from fear, she was deemed good and told to go back inside. Thankfully, my grandmother waited until my siblings and cousins were teenagers to share the story. At this time, Krampus wasn't well known to the States, and social media didn't exist. We were shocked. And there's a demonish Santa, and he messed with our grandma. Hell no. Ever since that night, I wanted to reimagine this story and let her fight back. Chris Ryle and I have always shared love for Marvel's Bronze Age and horror issue Bizarre Adventures number 34 being our favorite. Those one-shot features a collection of short stories with ranging genres and art styles, and always make perfect seasonal gift years ago. While exchanging a few of them, we thought it would be fun to make our own focused on horror. What you hold in your hands is that realized idea thanks to Chris, Image Comics, Sergi Publishing, a horde of incredible artists, and my grandma who shared her own holiday stories, horror stories, one Christmas snowy night. Through all the Krampus nights, Jordan Hart from Grandma's Living Room, November 2024. Yo, this was great. Pretty awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for chilling, getting a chance to let me read the story to you. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. Tomorrow I have one last one for the Christmas, which was the night before Christmas. It's one of the last stories. And maybe on Christmas I'll have the other story come out. But man, I actually like this. I know I dropped the other one a while back. I'll let y'all marinate on it. I appreciate everybody who came by and watched it and gave me some time. Again, thank you. Merry Christmas. Be safe. Don't overdo it. Don't go out and do too much. Relax, enjoy, spend time with your loved ones. Merry Christmas. See you again real soon.